All right. So, man, waking up in the AM, it's funny how if I have to do something that I'm programmed to do, like go to work, which it's not really like the funnest thing, right? It's amazing how it just affects you when you're trying to get up. You're like, no, I don't want to go, and you just kind of like stay in bed or whatever. But then if you just have a day off and you're gonna enjoy some hobbies, it's like, oh, I can't wait to get up. Anyways, you may think differently, but I'm gonna look at some on the fly with the trending news. And yeah, I hear Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle dead. And excuse if you hear some noise in the background, but it is what it is. So I may have to look at that as a separate story. But right now, I'm gonna see what else pops up. I think I'm doing that Patrick Mahomes story as well with his injury. I think I'm doing that one on the side also. So I'll try to avoid those right now. And let's see what else. Actually, it's your birthday. How about it's your birthday, right? So are we December 15th? Okay. And man, you know what? We're gonna do December 16th. It's your birthday because as you're seeing this, I think this is gonna be dropped on December 16th. So isn't that awesome? How I can just hit record and then kind of figure out what it's gonna be and then adjust on the fly, and then we're still gonna land, right? So let's go with famous birthdays December 16th. And let's just put together a quick video here. I don't look Kai Cenat, which is interesting. Okay, so we may come back around and look at Kai Cenat right there. But let's just see if anybody else grabs our attention. Look at all the YouTube, TikTok stars again. The new celebrity here. Look, this guy's name is Theo James, and his birthday is 14 days before LeBron James. Look, this guy's name is Carter over here on the right. He's got the same birthday month as Jay-Z, whose last name is Carter. Okay, so you can kind of see the fake world here right in front of your eyes. Um, man, I haven't heard. Look, Beethoven. Scroll down. So we have that Kai Cenat kind of in our back pocket, and we may go right back up to Kai Cenat. Is this his sister, Kaya Cenat? It's got to be like his twin. Please tell me that's his twin. Internet personality. It's got to be, right? The name's almost the same. Sanat was raised by his mother along with his three other siblings, so that is his twin sister. That is kind of interesting. And he's got an older brother named Devonte and a younger brother named Khalil. So let's pull up Kai Sanat because we know he looks like Diddy, right? Diddy's heavily trending as well. Ty Sanat around the Diddy situation that has been going on. Has it been at least a year already or what? It seems like it, huh? But Kai Sanat starts popping at the same time Diddy's trending with kind of like his fall in Hollywood, right? So Kai Cenat, Twitch star, Sagittarius, birthplace the Bronx, December 16 birthday. All right, so this is a Sagittarius, and since this is a birthday breakdown, we want to kind of look at that. Okay, and look, I pointed this out before that Sanat, take the A out and you get Cent, right? Like 50 Cent, who is trending. And 50 Cent is trending with Diddy. And it's like you don't hear one without the other being mentioned right now. 50 Cent's documentary on Sean Combs is a streaming hit. You see that? Right? Okay. Take the A out of Sanat and you get Cent. I think all of these characters they all kind of look similar in the face if you ask me. You wouldn't view Diddy and 50 Cent like that because their characters are different characters, right? But if you just take it down to the basics, they're probably all like, you know, connected on a deeper level that we're not told. And all of this stuff is distraction. So again, you get Kai Sanat, take the A out, it's like Cent, which is like 50 Cent. And remember he's trending as well with Marlon Wayans, and that's kind of like Lil Wayne as well, another rapper. Okay, so that's none of that stuff is a coincidence. And I'm going to utilize the Gematria calculator as well as we look at this It's Your Birthday breakdown. Notice right here, and again, this is all completely on the fly. Now, this December 16, I'm recording on the 15th. December 16 is the Kai Cenat birthday. I noticed something right here. Kai Cenat equals 152 right there. And that's trending, that number. And I'm going to show you right now because I just did the Amy Schumer breakdown right here. She's splitting from her husband, Chris Fisher. And let's see if that pops up. But the 152 landed in that story. Go watch that video as well. But look at the 152 lands there because Amy Schumer, look, her birthday, that's her upcoming birthday, is the 152nd day of the year. So trending with her, with the splitting of her husband, and then her birthday, the 152nd day of the year. And, fast forward a couple of days, and now you get the 152 with Kai Cenat. I'm telling you, this world is completely scripted. Okay, and we got the Sagittarius. I know we're on the brink. Isn't Capricorn right around the corner? But we got the Sagittarius. We still got a few more days of Sagittarius. We got Kai Cenat. Let me pull up another image here. Maybe hopefully not too blurry. There you go right there. You got Kai Cenat, the Sagittarius. And I'll enter that as well because that may play a factor in this little breakdown that we're doing. Okay, that's pretty cool because look, Sagittarius, you get 153. Remember, we were just talking about 152. Isn't that wild right there? 153 is the next highest number. So one number below is 152. And again, Kai Cenat equals 152. And with that Amy Schumer trending as well with, again, her next birthday, the 152nd day of the year. Isn't that awesome? And so they're saying Kai Cenat, he hasn't, like, I don't think he's really accomplished much, which makes it a little bit more difficult to break down the character, right? Because I mean, just being like a TikTok guy, you know what I mean? That's I don't, and I mean, can this guy look any more like Diddy? For real. And again, 50 Cent's got that same kind of like smirk on his face. Okay? So, don't be surprised that if there's something deeper going on with these characters, like they're related, or there's something behind the scenes going on with their DNA at birth or something, or leading into their birth, and things of that nature, right? So they're saying it's a Twitch star. I mean, probably a star on all the social medias, if you ask me. Oh, and you know what? I got another. I got another Amy Schumer connection here, with her trending at the same time as his birthday now. Because look, he's born on the 16th, and that was like the biggest number with the Amy Schumer breakdown, which I'm going to pull up again right here. Look at this right here. So look when I scroll back, and again, I just dropped this video trending, and now we get the same numbers. Look at that right there. Her full name equals 161, but she's born on the first day of the 6th month, which is 16. And it was a 116-day span from now, I guess we could say her ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, Chris Fisher's birthday, to her announcement that they were splitting. A 116-day span. And even in 2016, he won this award for his cooking book or whatever. So that's amazing. And, we get Kai Cenat now, born on the 16th, which is, a few days after that Amy Schumer trending story. And Schumer has the S like Sagittarius as well, even though she's not. But again, Sagittarius 153, Amy Schumer's next birthday, the 152nd day of the year. Right? So, and again, Kai Cenat 152. So, you get that connection there. So that's that's solid stuff. I don't know how much to enter with this guy. And Cenat, look, has the C like chef, and Chris Fisher is a chef even. You see that? And Chris CH like chef CH. It's with the language. I mean, how many times do I gotta tell you? The stuff is with the language. Let's look a little bit more at his page as we go on the fly OTF here with Kai Cenat's birthday. I'm going to read a little bit more about him. So I'm assuming he's going to turn 24. He's going to turn, and his middle name's Carlo, and it looks like he's a third. Look, that's weird. What does that mean? Carlo Cenat the third, but then it's got another 3 right after it. I don't know if that's just a glitch or something. I don't know, but I need to snag up that full name right there. That's weird. I've never seen it like that. I'm just guessing he's a third. But let's just put his full name without it. Look at his full name without the 3s. Look, there's that 50, like 50 Cent. Okay, so do you see how this works right here? You see how this works? Remember, Cenat, take the A out, you get Cent, like 50 Cent. And look, his full name has that 50. No coincidence. I mean, this stuff is absolutely wild. I mean, look at how smooth this is going, huh? Really good stuff. So we got the Sagittarius, Kai Cenat, and you can see how we just kind of land as we go here. Let me. So they're saying internet personality, YouTuber, Twitch streamer, known for his comedic live streams and videos, right? And isn't that interesting? Because don't they show him streaming like in his house a lot? And isn't that probably kind of connect to the Diddy stuff as well? They said he had parties kind of like at his mansions and stuff. Right? They're just kind of showing him sitting around. It looks like he's in like pajamas, you know what I mean? Like just got his little tank top on and just clothing you would appear somebody would go to sleep in. He's kind of like in his bedroom. Isn't that interesting? He's got the 50 Cent smile as well, it looks like. Isn't that interesting though? I think so. All right. So where's it at? Okay. So internet personality, YouTuber, Twitch streamer known for his comedic live streams and videos. Sanat's content includes improvised skits, video games, so that's kind of like gonna relate to youngsters, which is kind of like a sick connection as well, to Diddy, right? He's born in New York, interviews with pop culture icons. He's known for his reaction videos, often featuring exaggerated responses to other creators' content. Sanat's influence extends beyond gaming as he collaborated with athletes, musicians, and brands, right? So his birthday is December 16. That's the 12th month and the 16th day, right? So 12 plus 16 is 28, excuse me. And Kai Cenat equals 28. See that? And that's his birthday, 12 plus 16. Amazing, man. I mean, for real, that's going to go at the top of the list right here. Um, Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm actually going to type out his birthday in the Gematrinator calculator as well. December. Oh, look, December's got that 16 connection right there. Remember, Amy Schumer's full name has the 161. And I connected earlier. Look at that. Trending at the same time in December. Amy Beth Schumer, 161, trending in December, 161. And, her and soon to be ex husband, Chris Fisher, they gave birth to a boy. She gave birth to a boy on 5/5, May 5th, at 10:55 was the time. Isn't that wild? There's probably a few ways we can do that. I just, I'm not going to seek anything out here, but I'm just taking a look, enter a couple different things here. I don't really notice anything right there. Sometimes I'll like write it out, but I don't want to go too wild with that. But if something landed heavy, I may point it out, right? I don't really notice anything noteworthy there. Well, look, December 16, which is reasonable, has 53 like Kai Cenat. And that's his birthday. I mean, that's reasonable, right? December 16 is his birthday. How about that? And look, even Sagittarius 153. So Kai Cenat 53, Sagittarius 153, December 1653. And remember, Sagittarius 153, one less number in the same cipher, 152 with Kai Cenat. What is the personality of a Sagittarius? Optimistic, philosophical, energetic explorers with a thirst for new experiences, travel, and truth. But they can also be blunt, impatient, struggle with commitment due to their independent, untamed nature. And I'll just pull up this image here. So, we don't really have a lot of dates to associate with him. Let's see if Google gives us something. What day did Kai Cenat debut? Let's see what pops up here. Oh look, January. Okay, look, we land here. Look, we land. Started his online journey by posting his first video on Facebook on July 1st. It looks like we land twice here, okay? So hold on, let me get prepared here. Okay, so look at this. I'm having trouble finding all the tabs I got up. Okay, look. 113, YouTube debut on 113. You see that right there? That is absolutely amazing because his full name equals 113. And there's that 50 again with the 50 Cent connection. Remember, we got those threes that are left out. Okay, but I think that's still relevant. YouTube debut on 113. Isn't that amazing? YouTube debut on 113 and Carlo Cenat equals 113. Notice the 7-1 right there. Posting his first video on Facebook on 7-1. I'm pretty sure that we just saw a 71 as well. Let's see. It's his birthday. 71. And you even get the 177. Look at that right there. December 16 with his birthday. Do you like that? So both of those dates landed. Man, that's absolutely incredible. And I'm going to say that that's like a decode over. Again, Kai Cenat, 28 in the language. His birthday, 12/16. Added up, you get 28. He looks like Diddy and 50 Cent. Remove the A from Cenat, you get Cent. And Carlo Cenat, however, equals 50. Like 50 Cent. And again, you see the 113. And his YouTube debut was on 113. Look at that, man. He's got a Michael Jordan connection, I see. With the 238, Michael Jordan equals 238 as well. Remember Mike Tyson is probably connected to 50 Cent as well. And you get Mike like Michael Jordan. December 16, 71, that's his birthday. Facebook debut on 7-1. Remember, we had that 177, same numbers. 152 equals Kai Cenat in the reverse cipher. Trending at the same time, Amy Schumer, her next birthday, the 152nd day of the year. You see Chris Fisher as the 125 as they're splitting. And again, Sagittarius 153, one number higher than 152. And then he's born on the 16th with all of the 16s connected to Amy Schumer. Oh yeah, and then again, Kai Cenat's got that 53, like December 16, and then I think there was another one in there. So damn, how amazing was that? That was really solid right there. That was nice and easy. So we don't. I mean, one way or another, these characters are gonna get broken down. Kai Cenat, the Sagittarius. It's your birthday, and that's gonna be Tuesday, December 16th. Okay. Until next time.